O'Neal going for the swat, blocked by Spencer, but O'Neal has the last word.
An unfortunate bounce going right back to O'Neal, but a good job of Spencer beating O'Neal at the rim.
Spencer wants it back and gets it. Now Francis coming around on screens. Had Francis open momentarily. Kick out to Spencer. Now driving on O'Neal. Francis for three. Hits!
Francis catching fire. 2 threes this half. He's up to 17.
He's a guy that can pour it in bunches. Same with the man with the ball now, Rose. 50-56 lead for the Titans. Rose, down low. Blocked again by Spencer. Can't get the rebound though. O'Neal has it. Blocked again, actually a foul on Spencer. He is irate that after his blocks, he or no one else can get the board.
Yeah, Spencer with a lot of blocks this game. I think he's up to 4 blocks, but just Wheaton unable to secure the ball down low. The last couple of possessions have really kept the Titans in the lead.
Third personal on Spencer, has to take a seat. Peterson into the game. 12:55 left. First free throw missed by Baker, helpful for the Thunder. And Baker short this time. Rebounded by Eichelberger. Good to have him back in the game with his rebounding ability. Deep shot from Francis, hits! From where?
There goes that man. I mean, we were saying it early on in this half. He's a microwave. He can score from anywhere, and once he starts to make a couple, it's over. But the Thunder still unable to stop the Titans on defense, and that was deep. That was by the WH of the Wheaton near the coaches.
Why am I still surprised? Been watching this man for 2 years. I still can't believe he hits that. Rose blocked by Peters. That's 3 blocks in the last 2 possessions for the Titans. O'Neal down low and one. Just not a smart play from Spencer Peterson there.
Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate play, I think. He was just trying to steal the pass and his arm got stuck in there. But yeah, the Thunder just have gotten so many blocks the last couple possessions, but they've always gone right back to the Titans and they've been able to capitalize.
Good board there from Peterson. Francis fell down, called timeout. Smart call there.
Oh.
Whoa. Interesting altercation here. Technical foul on Beasley.
Yeah,
and man, things just got interesting in here. Coach Rose, again, extremely upset with the referee's decision. I believe it was only a technical foul on the Titans.
That's what I think I saw too. And they got to be careful because some people off the bench came onto the court. If you follow college basketball, you saw a Minnesota-Alabama game earlier this season where the entire bench for Alabama got ejected for coming on the court. Yeah, I don't really know what went down there that got Rose so mad. Maybe Francis said something, but
that's the only thing I can think of. Because Francis is on the ground, calls timeout. So technical foul there on the bench.
Yeah, you just have to be really careful in those situations that you don't leave the bench, because it's actually immediate ejection if you leave the bench.
Yeah, there was a game earlier, a week or two ago, where the team ended up with 3 players on the court at the very end because almost the entire bench emptied. So it'll be interesting to see what the referees do, because the NCAA really is cracking down on that. Players that enter the court of play while it's happening, but also a timeout was called. So is it really the court of play if a timeout is called?
Yeah, I don't.
Because in the other case, it was a foul and then the altercation, which of course players can't go onto the court in that game. But as far as this one goes, there was a timeout, and you see players run onto the court, give high fives all the time during a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Coach Schauer is very upset. The refs are getting this sorted out. A lot of talk through.
No foul on Francis.
No foul on Aston Francis. So that's the decision. Technical foul on the Wesleyan bench. We saw a couple tees go off for the referee, and it ended up only being on the Titans. So Francis at the line. He makes the first of two. This could really be a turning point in the game. 12-10 left. Francis with a chance to cut it to one possession. And he does. There must have been multiple technicals. I must have missed one. One on the bench and another somewhere else because Francis is still at the line.
Yeah, what a turn of events here. Thunder were down, I believe, 11 at one point this half. Now they're only down one after 4 straight free throws from Francis. I mean, if you give a hot shooter just 4 in a row, he's going to make them. Just crazy scenario going down here in King Arena. But now here we are, just a 1-point deficit for the Thunder.
Trying to look through the stats here at the personal fouls, trying to figure out who got the technical foul. I believe Rose already had one, and that's what it still shows. Maybe was on O'Neal. I'm trying to think of other players who are in the area.
I wish we were big time, because then ESPN, the refs
walk over and talk to us,
explain to the broadcaster what's going on, but they don't do that for us. So I apologize. We're trying to help you guys figure out what's going on, but we're not getting any explanations. Oh, I think the issue is you can't sub after technical. I don't know. Yep, but what I do know is the Thunder's down 1 with the ball right now. With 12 minutes
that's
left.
all you need to know at this point, especially if you're just joining us. Now Francis running off this screen, shoots a deep 3. Doesn't get it, but Eichelberger with the board. Energy charged into this arena now. Thunder up by 1.
Yeah, the first time the Thunder have led in a long time.
Rose looking to get his name back into the scores book. Beasley with the 3. No good. Tipped out by O'Neal. Rose saving it, didn't have to because it was tipped. Rose into the lane, and they're going to get Peters for a foul. Rose is going to have to be careful, though, as he raised his arms here. If he hits Peters anywhere in the face, that could be an issue. And actually, he didn't raise his arms. It was just a bump into the side of him, so I didn't see it right the first time. Down low, Gregoire wide open, and Francis jumping into him.
That's just an unfortunate play on so many levels. You just can't allow that easy of an inbounds play. Peters needs to do a better job guarding the inbounder of protecting the basket, and Francis just losing his man. Also, they got an and 1, and Francis got his 3rd foul. So that was a very significant play.
Yeah, that's inexcusable from Francis. Once he was that far behind, just let him go. I know Francis has crazy athleticism and can make blocks, but it's just going to be so tough to time that play. And Gregoire doing everything right. Give him credit to stop, knowing Francis was on his back. And once he stops, Francis has no chance to time that block.